Mr. Rockefeller, you hoard wealth like a miser counting grains of sand, but you seem entirely unaware of how meaningless each piece truly is. Can you, with all your billions, buy even a single moment of true contentment?
I could buy 100,000 moments of contentment, Aristotle. Wealth has given me more than you'll ever understand. Power, comfort, respect. What has all your wisdom brought you? A toga and a lecture hall?
Nah, a lecture hall, yes, but one filled with ideas that inspire, that elevate the mind. Unlike your so-called respect, which is bought and sold like cattle, you think those who follow you do so out of admiration? They follow your money, not your mind.
Admiration. I have no need for admiration when I hold empires in my hands, when nations tremble at my decisions. What do you hold, philosopher? An empty hand extended toward truth? I'll tell you something. Truth feeds no one, least of all the man seeking it.
And yet a man who knows himself, who understands eudaimonia, who seeks balance, is richer than all the kings. Your empire is built on sand, Rockefeller. A single change in the tide, and all your wealth would be but a memory.
You talk as if you've seen an empire, Aristotle. I deal in steel, in oil, in reality. Your virtue won't turn on the lights, won't build railroads, won't feed a single soul. You sit on your high horse, dismissing money. Money which has moved nations. The same nations that keep you protected, by the way, while you write your quaint little philosophies.
And you live in a cage of your own making, clinging to wealth like a desperate man, clutching at rocks as he drowns. True happiness lies in self-mastery, not in the ceaseless craving for more. Your money owns you, Rockefeller. Admit it.
My money owns me? You sound like the kind of man who has never touched a single coin, never had anything to own in his life. I am no slave, Aristotle. I am the master of my wealth. And I don't need sermons on restraint from a man who's spent his life babbling about invisible virtues.
And yet, your so-called mastery leaves you restless, clawing for more. A hollow pursuit, a futile chase. How tragic that you cannot see it.
Spare me the poetry. While you daydream of your ideal states, I've built industries, shaped economies, created fortunes. You live in theory, I live in results.
And results? Results that come at the cost of others' misery. You call it building, but I see a hollowed-out society, crushed under the weight of your greed. Do you think happiness can blossom in a wasteland, Rockefeller?
And I suppose you believe happiness comes from poverty, from scraping by with just enough? No one praises the poor man in the street, Aristotle. No one follows the empty-handed.
No one admires the tyrant either, Rockefeller. They fear him. They despise him. What will your legacy be? A ruthless climb to the top, leaving only ruin behind? And for what? A fortune that you cannot take with you?
My legacy will be power, Aristotle. Power that commands respect. Power that will echo long after you and your pretty notions have faded away. Money, true money, grants immortality.
Immortality? Your name may echo, yes, but your soul will be empty, your achievements mere shadows. There is no honor in wealth if it comes at the cost of your humanity.
And there is no point in humanity if it's weak, starving, aimless. Your honor is for the naive. The world is moved by strength, by men willing to seize what they want, not by philosophers who prattle on about the soul.
And then I pity you, Rockefeller, for you will never know the taste of true happiness, of a mind and heart at peace. All your riches will never fill the void within you.
And I pity you, Aristotle, for being blind to the truth. You could have changed the world with your ideas, but you'll die with nothing, no more than a fading thought in someone's mind. Meanwhile, I will be remembered for centuries.
Remembered, yes, but as what? A man who exploited others for his own gain. A man driven by greed and fear. You may be rich, Rockefeller, but you are spiritually bankrupt. And that is the greatest poverty of all.